the last backlog that I watched was one that's been on here for a few years. It's the doc De Palma. So
About
this
Brian.
is basically all about Brian De Palma, who's
I just call him Brian.
oh, do you first name
We're
basis?
pretty close, actually.
Who's a really talented director.
Oh, I know.
He's not. He doesn't have like the best track record. Like he
Wow.
has a lot of.
Okay.
I mean, he has a lot of bad movies.
He's my friend you're talking about.
Shut the fuck up. The way that this doc works though is it's like you're basically just like at a diner with Brian De Palma as he talks about his filmography, because it's just him. When most docs are like multiple talking heads, this is just him in a chair talking.
Interesting.
And then it cuts to like you basically just start at the top of his IMDb and you go to present day.
Is it still like engaging even though it's just him talking about it?
Totally. Yes. Very engaging.
Fuck,
Very
I would
insightful.
love to just chat
Also-
with my boy Brian at a diner.
Brian De Palma came up in a time where like it was him, it was Coppola, it was Scorsese, it was,
Spielberg.
Spielberg, all those guys. And it's such a fucking like
Wild
amazing time for
Yeah.
Hollywood, yeah. Because all these young directors coming in here, changing the game.
Did you see
And-
this? You saw the Spielberg documentary, right?
Spielberg, yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good. I like this one a lot. Like he talks about, issues with the studios as he was trying to release some of the movies, some of the issues that he dealt with like the rating systems when he gave them the cut of Scarface to get rated, and he cut it down 5 times and they were still giving him an X rating. So he said, "Fuck it, I'm just releasing the first cut, the most violent cut, if I'm going to be getting the X rating." And it's interesting, and I feel like he truthfully reflects on some of his like not as good films in his filmography, which is
That's not
always
something we
good.
really hear often.
No, I mean most people just try to sugarcoat stuff, or
I would
you
love
know,
to
if
hear
it's-
Spike Lee talk about Old Boy.
I mean that's the thing though, is like most docs will just say, okay, we'll skip over the bad stuff. We'll
Yeah.
just talk about Scarface and Carrie and The Untouchables and Blowout. That's it, nothing else. But this talks about I think one of his short films. And
Damn,
like,
that
this is
sounds
just
so
really
cool.
cool. Yeah, and he's just a fun dude to sit with. I liked it. Hey, Ethan, can you give me a hand with this?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I got a few options in front of me.
Yeah, so, okay, looking at this, you got a box that will give you more of the weekly mini episodes. That's a pretty good pick.
But then over here, I got clips from the monthly show.
Ah, rats. Maybe if you just hit the circle in the middle and you subscribe and then you get both of them forever, for free. Cool.